Hey, welcome to a stream. That is Grinder from Red Alert 2. Apparently the menu screen theme, quite a banger to be the menu screen. Very good. How are you doing? How's it going?
Long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
Alright, let's make sure we have everything we need. Honestly, I don't even need that. I only need, like... Didn't I have, like, a thingy here? This is US, right? Yeah. CS stuff. I guess that helps.
You too will come to understand.
Alright. So I'm not TISing just yet. I wanna test some stuff first. Not sure if I want to swag at the beginning with TAS. Like, I want to at least get one leg target. So I might, like, grind for that. We'll see. It would be nice to get a moonwalk too. Hang on. I already fucked up. It's gonna be a very low optimized TIS, by the way. Not looking for to do some, you know, insane re-recordings. How you doing, Vacuum Man? Good afternoon, indeed. Okay, so yeah, that's... It is the first frame after that. That's pretty good. It's gonna be very handy. Yeah, and this has to be done on US, by the way. Moderator here. Yeah, that movement's gonna suck. I don't really care. Guess I can do it like that. Okay. Yeah, no. Happy tossing, yeah. This is my current state. Right here. That's how it feels. One, two. Whoa, really? One. Okay, so it's 2 frames. Makes sense. Actually, I'm surprised. Incredible. Yeah, so it's just 1 frame per thingy. And then it's like this. Okay. So it's 1 down, R, left, A. Yeah, incredible. Really is that crazy? I wonder if I can press down on the first frame. No, okay. So it's A, down, A. Let's do that. Okay, that doesn't work. Where's this? This is here. Okay, so A, down, scroll back, and A down at the same time, maybe? No, it also doesn't work, because I should be here. So, down, scroll, A, scroll, down, and scroll back. I'm back on. I should be on prelude. I am. It is really just 1 fucking frame per input. It's incredible. Almost doesn't make sense. So yeah, the first scroll is gonna be massive, because I gotta do that same thing until I reach prevails. So here. So let's be here. So ta 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 ta. Let's see, where am I? Wait, it's kind of weird. Oh, I guess I'm pressing, the last input was down. Yeah, last input was down. Okay, so I actually went one extra. This is 1, 2, 3. Are they online food? Good luck. Don't worry, Vacuum. Hopefully it's good food. The other day I actually had some pizza, finally. I was super happy about it. I eat too much. Because like I haven't got pizza in a while at that point. Because we're kind of getting less pizza in my house for reasons unknown. And yeah, so I ate way too much. And I was like constantly telling my friends, like, are you sure you don't want your slice? Because I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, I'm okay. And then there it goes. It's like Chaturga eating everything. Okay, so so that's 1. 2. I think it should be here. I missed 1. Seriously? Okay. This is gonna be a mess when I actually do it. And there's gonna be a lot of these noises, by the way. So get used to it. 2. That should be 3. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So 3, and then I think I need this blank frame to release A. Wait. Yeah, I'm not pressing. Okay, so we press it. So it's there. And then I need to release to do the 0.5. I press, and then press the thing. Yeah. It's actually fairly easy. Okay, 31, 11, 8th. Yeah, okay. Okay, there is the loading. And from here I need to scroll up. So that scrolls. Okay, amazing. So this is actually, it's gonna be very comfortable to TIS this menu. Still like a challenge, but not as much as TISing movement. Like that's gonna be the hardest part, and I don't think I'm gonna optimize it at all. I'm just gonna get the worst movement. I don't even I don't even give a shit. So this should put me on the power of the planes. Okay, but that, I think I should have an A. Ta, 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 ta. Why doesn't have an A? That's kind of weird. I think there is a like a little. There's probably a delay for pressing A here. It's really weird, actually. Are you going to run the TAS on Dolphin? Yeah, that's the idea. That's why it looks so fancy now. For the video later. Although if that doesn't work, or if the syncs or anything, I'll do runs. Probably. Let's see. One. Okay, so I need to delay 1 frame for some reason. I don't really know why. Rebound insanity. Okay, that's good. So okay, I fucked something up. Okay. And then here, I actually need to farm frames until we get it, which is super gonna suck. Yeah, okay, so that frame won't work. So we can wait 1 frame. Nope. Let's wait another frame. Speaking of fancy cool gloves, thanks. Does this qualify as gloves? This thingy? Fishnet gloves, I guess? Yeah, probably. I was wondering myself, yeah. It's like arm stockings, you know? Like, that's what it is. Pant thingy, yeah. This is the thing. If you're actually doing like a fully mega optimized run of this shit, you actually need to, like, you're losing frames here. Here I'm losing like 4 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which I can kind of use to change the ancient, which is kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, we can do that. And yeah, like a fully optimized one, you would need to reset every time until you get the perfect frame in the perfect spot, and just do the beginning again. Ideally with like a Lua script or something, I guess. One time I had some sucks for my hands. I was a bit emo. Yeah. I had a bunch of friends that were emo too when they were young. I would have been emo too if I was a girl in my early days. I would say, because there were more girls emo on that part of the school, so I would probably stick with them. But it just wasn't the situation. I had like more gamer friends, quote unquote, and then the emo ones kind of separated from the gamers. Today you can put both together, but you know, kids are weird. You know, there's this weird group dynamics the kids do. Yep, another dead frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See that one? Again. But yeah, actually, socks are like surprisingly good to make gloves. I think I have a couple myself. Okay, that's a good frame. So I can advance this one frame here with frame advance, I think. Does that work? Okay. Yeah, look at that shit. One fucking frame. After loading. Dolphin is so good, like... Dude. Why can't we just have a Dolphin for N64? Like, please. Okay, then I move for one frame. And I press start. Okay, no. The start is... Oh yeah, there's the start timer. What is the start timer variable? Pause anywhere. I don't know if I have it. Disabling reset. I remember being like 7 frames or so. Or start doesn't work. One of my newfies has apparently been telling my friends that I am a gamer. And many as a good thing. Yeah, that's crazy. Like when I was young, you would get bullied by being a gamer. Like, holy shit. That was not a good thing. You would, like, your parents would get called out. Your little daughter is playing games. You should watch out. She's so intelligent and it's dangerous for her. Okay, there you go. So we go here. No, one more. Okay, and this is the long pause. So the long pause. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like when you were young, and I guess it probably still happens today, but at least when I was young, it was more prominent. If you have a console or something, like there was a big chance that you would have, like, your friends wouldn't have one, you know, or the other way around. Like I never got a PlayStation because my parents bought me Nintendo stuff, pretty much. And so I could only play PlayStation games with a friend that got a PlayStation but never got Nintendo stuff. And so I remember going to his house, you know, to play some games, and also the other way around. It was interesting. It's good to have gamer friends. Gamer Komi Metalhead was an experience. Yeah, I believe it. Okay, so let's press start for one frame, and then down on the next, and then scroll, and scroll, and A. Okay, that doesn't work. Makes sense. So gotta give it the start like a little bit. Let's give it 1 frame. 1 frame seems to be enough. Dude, this game is so optimized, it's crazy. Like 2 fucking frames for the start. Minus the loading time, of course, but still great. I lose count. Okay, that didn't went down. So I need another dead frame. Dead frames. It's like the name of the of a game. Okay. Oh, so it's the scroll? Fuck. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Fatal Frame, Dead Space matchup. We never got, yeah.
Spit at thee. The darkness shall be eternal.
Yeah, so that's an Ulya, so we actually changed the thing. That's good. And then from here, there. Okay. And he's just 2 down. Look at that shit. So fast. Crazy. So. That should be epilogue. It's not epilogue? Why not? What do you mean? That's kind of weird. Okay, Eternal Darkness. What? Oh yeah, there's this one weird frame of delay after cutscenes. So I gotta wait an extra frame then. And like then go down? Or the extra frame is for the A. Yeah, there you go. It must be something about input. Like the input timer. Yeah.
And so
Okay.
it comes to pass.
And this one I can cancel it as soon as possible, and then I gotta do the same thing here for another CS. And I guess I can use the dead frame to circle around alignments to make it fun. Dead frames, the new hit, coming on 2022. Mechanics you've never seen. What do you think is gonna be like the next big chungus mechanic that's gonna break the market, the video game market? I say mechanic because I almost don't believe in genres anymore. I think every genre it's getting to this point where it's not really a genre anymore and it's a mechanic. Because it gets absorbed by other genres and they just put it in, you know, like open world shit or like roguelike or Metroidvania. Seems to be more a mechanic more than a genre today. Okay, I guess we can start. Can I open this shit again? Start. Okay. Let's start with eliminating my save states. All of them.
Deep into
And then like
deep into that darkness peering. Long I stood.
am I optimizing from here or not?
Deep into that darkness peering.
Okay, I wonder what's the first frame. Oh, look at that.
Deep
I can make advance the deep.
into that darkness peering.
Does that work?
Long I stood.
No, one more.
Into that darkness peering. Long I stood.
I feel like old school horror has a slight chance of making a comeback. Yeah, with all the like the Tormented Soul stuff. Yeah, it could happen. New stuff always gets stalling from the indie space. Yeah, of course. Kind of going strong there recently. Yeah. I agree. It could happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Into that darkness peering. Long I stood there.
No. Okay, 180.
Into that darkness peering. Long I stood there.
No. Let's go to like 110.
Peering. Long I stood there.
Nope. I can safely here.
Peering. Long I stood there.
Whoa. Where is the start? Like seriously.
Peering. Long I stood there.
Okay, that works. So it's somewhere here.
Peering.
After that, 80. Not even 80. Look at that. Was close to 300. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Can't say what was the true beginning. No. What? Okay. Yeah, so first frame, canceling that cutscene. Okay. Then let's get rid of the loading. That's taking forever, really? Really? Okay, that might be the loading then? No? Here? Yeah, there's a big delay here for inputs. Look at that. Incredible. Okay. That list here. 50. Okay, 50 is too much. I now optimize it a little bit. I want the dream. I want to optimize the places I can optimize. Like this, I want to optimize. Like the menu too. The movement I want. Because it's so little and I suck at that. But I want to do it because of the 333 dream. Like it's possible. Probably. Okay. Your fines? What does that mean? I wonder if it is actually the first frame where the A appears. No, it's not. Look at that. Of course it's not. It's always like one frame before that. Okay. 4. Okay. 1. Wait. So the sound, it actually sounds. Look at that. If you're pressing on this frame, the input sounds, but nothing happens. Oh wait, no, on this one. You hear that? That is so stupid. I wonder if that like glitches anything. That's like one frame before you actually get the text. So there. Yeah, okay. So six. Okay, so that should be the loading. Start here. I think it's a perfect cutscene skip. It is. Okay. Good. Then we can get rid of this loading, frame advancing. The nice purple cartoon. And like I said before, I just want to mess around here. I'm not gonna spend that much time here. I want to at least just do a little bit of floating walk. Maybe get a moonwalk, but it's kind of hard. Almost never happens. But I do want a leg target at least. Already fucked up. He didn't die. Yeah, it's not the target. Come on, give me one. Okay, we got a moonwalk. That's good. That's something. Now, the bad part is I'm kind of in a bad position here. We get a leg target, I think. Really don't understand how it works. I just play my cards. Alex Jam. We need that. Come on. We can do it. I'm so unlucky. Let's try from here. That almost looked like a leg target. I'm starting to lose hope. Thing is, I don't even know how it works, honestly. I just try inputs, but I've never figured out exactly how it works. Oh, maybe if I switch, like, light switch target. Maybe that's how it works. So I light switch and then, like, hold on. Was that a leg target? I'm not sure. Can't even tell from this angle. Come on, come on. Just give it to me. Fucking hell. I'm losing so much time on the swag. Hell, dude. Swag is important. No, it's gonna be worth it. Like, once it happens. So there, I got a head target there. Weird. I don't want to go back to number 4 because I might lose the moonwalk. At least we got a moonwalk, so that's kind of cool. And there's another moonwalk right there. I guess I can. Yeah, this is like an easy one to get here. So 2 moonwalks, almost as good at like target. I think that's good enough. Let's see, maybe I can get a like a. Okay, that's kind of a good one. I think I'm gonna stick to that one. Late target? No, leg target. You target the legs. It's a very rare glitch that sometimes I trigger. You need to like. I don't really know how it works because I always get it with random inputs, kinda. But you need to have an enemy that is on finish state, and then there has to be another enemy in between the finishing, like the finishing one and you. And so you press B to finish the other one, and then you do something with targets. Usually what I do is like I press target, press down and A or something after pressing B, and sometimes it targets the legs of the zombie in between, which you shouldn't be allowed to do that. Like that's illegal, you know. Does it have any effect? I don't even know, because I've never done it outside of like. First of all, I don't know how to do it exactly. I don't know how to trigger. And every time I get it, it's kind of here at the beginning of the run, or like in a random spot on Kareem. Sometimes happens with chakrams by accident. So I never had the opportunity to like analyze how much damage it does or something like that. You know, there is a chance that maybe it does more damage, or maybe it's just body damage, or nobody knows right now, really. Because again, I don't know how to trigger. Okay, we need one more frame. This might work. It does. Okay. Until here, we're totally fine. One more. Okay. Yeah, and then again, a really optimized TIS can probably do something very interesting during the fight, because Alex preserves her animation here a little bit. You can see her moving. Look at that little move right there. It's because she kind of preserves, I think it's her angle or where she's looking at the zombies. So you can probably like do that in a way that actually helps you on this turnaround. Like I bet there's some kind of shit you can do. I'm assuming you can destroy legs, like other limbs, but maybe something I plan and cancel. They did, yeah. So that's actually a question I made to Dennis on those the dead house stuff when I got invited. I knew about the glitch, so I actually asked, was this planned at some point? Because we have this, but it's a glitch and it doesn't quite do anything as far as we know. And he told it was a plan. They wanted to you be able to do that, and then enemies will be crawling only like torso up on the floor. without legs. That was the idea, but it was too complicated to implement it. So they cut it off. Not the legs, the idea. Okay, so 5. Couldn't we use the angle thing casually? Just look at a certain direction at the end of the fight? Probably yes. Probably yes. If you can figure it out. Like it's mostly just Alex's head, and it's not really the angle she ends. It's the angle like she turns around the head a little bit, looking at a zombie. But like the angle of her legs is always the same, I think. So I don't actually know if it makes a difference. Can't really tell. See if I can get some sick turnaround here. 6. That's decent. It's gonna be the least optimized part of the run. That looked pretty good though. Okay, 94. Not quite. I lost my angle too. Sir, talk about this, how angles are like the worst part of CISing this game. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that seems enough. Come on. Not so sure about that. Like, no, I don't trust that. Because I'm probably gonna lose my momentum. Let's do it here, maybe. Couple more. Let's do a test here. I don't remember if this already changes my position. Or my momentum, rather. Position is gonna be the same, but... yeah, look at that. Toya. So momentum is over. So I'm not actually in the examine. I need to be in the examine without the momentum. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the camera change. Interesting. Okay, so it seems to be a camera change. So this is a good frame. Okay, 5. Use. Okay, one more. Yeah, okay. 1, 0.5, B, 0.5, B, and one more. Zero 5. And can I do this? No. What? It gets. Oh, that's the first scroll. I think that's what it is. So I think it actually triggered. Yeah, it's just delayed. Interesting. So, can wait 1 frame and then do another one? Does that work? No. Gotta wait it out. So, here, 1, 2. Okay, so it's 2 frames. 1, 2. And here, seven. No. Go back to 5. Okay. 5. There you go. Okay, I'm losing a frame. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. There you go. All right, here we go. That's 6. Seven. Okay, I feel like I advanced more than that. So I might be losing frames somewhere. Go back to 6. Okay, introduction. I sadly think I need to do it like just one by one. Which sucks, but what are you gonna do? Okay. Okay, that's correct at least. Yeah, 7. Okay. Alright. Jesus. Okay, I missed one. What did I miss on that one? Must be so entertaining. I could put music if you want. Oh, I lost count. I guess we didn't finish the Undertale thing the other day. Yeah, even having on the same spot where we left. There you go. Shield testing. Yeah, like liminal spaces. Testing sounds. Yeah, it's better. You know, I hear that term a lot, but I still don't know what it means. I honestly also don't know what it means. I had no idea. Let's see. Liminal space. In architecture, liminal space is defined as the physical spaces between one destination and the next. Okay, so it's like passages, hallways. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Looking at some videos and where I usually see this term used. Yeah, like the space between shops on a mall, like a market, for example. Liminality. Common examples of such space include hallways, airports, and streets. Okay. There you go. So this is the space between one cutscene and the next one. So it's liminal tasking, yeah. Where was? Nah. Liminal percent. You don't do anything, you just stay on the hallway forever. And I missed one. Dude, why am I losing frames? Oh no, I'm not losing frames. I'm just using them. Flash for the pillar. It's so crazy that they did this entire track. I love it. Your fucking worst nightmare. With every fucking sound of the track. It's incredible. Did you ever hear the Undertale Jazz tribute by Insane in the Rain music? Nope. I haven't. I think I've heard some cool jazz stuff. Like there's a tribute to Chrono Trigger. I don't remember the name of it, which is pretty good. But then there's others, like some jazz stuff gets too much for me, and I have like a hard time enjoying it. There's actually a Chilean band that is like, it's very good, but it gets a little bit too much for me. It's called Jastic, but it's pretty good. And they do like all sorts of video game jazz stuff. But the album is great. Okay. Yeah, like there's definitely exceptions. Like I remember this jazz album of Chrono Trigger was like pretty good. I think it's mostly because they don't just go full into the like virtuoso stuff, like shredding jazz, and also like let's put every note into this chord jazz, you know? But they just go more chill and more like let's actually do an arrangement that makes sense in jazz for this song. You know what I mean? Like I have no idea how to put those words in actual music shit. But I can say that and sound fancy, and I think an actual musician will understand what I'm saying, or any person can understand it honestly. But actually translate it and make an arrangement is another thing. Yeah, it is. I agree. Like this fucking shit. They did the fucking bass here with a cello probably, or a double bass, and it works. And then there's the relaxed part where you get the items. I mean the recovery thing is everything is there. Like great. Yeah, I did 7. There you go. We got 2 Dark Servants, look at that. Maximilian their duty. I lost. Just two hatches. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting closer, but I'm still not quite there. Yeah, okay. Getting super close. So grip on insanity, 2 more. One more. Good. And I need a death frame. Okay, so let's save everything up to 9. Okay, 98th. 98th. 75. Nope. Why not? Not 75? It should be 75. No? 98 minus 23? Not 75? It is. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, now you're working. Sure. Sure thing. Okay, 6. That should be the lag. So now, yeah, okay. So 6. Wait until 8th, 9 even. So now I gotta go up to gateway. So, and I think I need a dead frame. Yeah, so that's a dead frame. So I can actually use this dead frame to change the thingy. Then go up. I don't know if that actually changed it. It did. Look at that. 7. Okay, I still need a dead frame, so I guess the dead frame is on the other spot. Wait, can I just press like angle? Oh, that's amazing. With one input you can change the alignment. You just press up and right. This fucking game, dude. can make swag for 0 frames. Big shot. And I think it even saved me a frame somehow. Weird. Okay, that one didn't work though. Oh, wait. I see what is going on. Okay, so seven. I love this one so much. I love that they actually keep the bass, like the electric bass for this one. It's lovely. Could it be any other way? It's actually a bass line that I would like to play. Seems super hard though. Okay. I lost count. Okay, tutorial. So up. Let's see that. Okay, with this thing. Here we go. Let's see if this frame works. So we're gonna put this on 8th. Okay, so this is not gonna be an optimal DOS. Dream is dead. Let's see. Second, no. Okay, so there. Yeah, so that's the first frame. So let's wait. Let's stall for 1 frame. Okay. Stall for 2 frames. One, 2, 3 frames. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not there yet, so 5. Come on, dude. It lost like 7 frames already. And there's pretty much nothing I can do about it. Come on. Okay, this is one after. I just hope it's not my save states that are messing this around. 1, 2. Ah, oops. 1, 2. Fucking hell, dude. 1, 2, 3. Can't believe it. 1, 2, 3. 4. 4. Fucking hell, dude. Someone please think of all the runs that have died here. Yeah, this is getting like to scary levels. There's way too many frames that don't work. Holy shit, dude. Good thing I put music. This is getting a little bit hilarious. Okay. I need to figure this out. Let's just get one randomly. Okay, so the random one works. Fuck you, dude. I wonder if I need to wait like a big amount of time. Or I'm just that unlucky with frames. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. No. Fuck. Come on, dude. I just got lucky. Look at that. Okay. Come on, dude. Fucking shit. Okay, I'm gonna stall more on the pause menu. This is the first barrier. If we can pass this barrier, the rest is like trivial. But we need to pass this barrier. There's fucking no way around it. Yo, Alexa, how's it going? How's the dancing going? Like this. That's how it's going. Just change doing runs for doing the TAS. Nah, it's not that bad. It's just that I can't get past the crouch barrier. And so I'm stalling, just losing frames on purpose. because maybe the game it's gonna load something. Will I do that? I don't know. Let's see. It's gonna be funny to see all those like moving around in the menu though, so it's not that bad, I guess. There you go. Okay. So this might be it. Let's see. At least this works, it seems. Finally, dude. Good. So now I waste one loading frame. Should be that. Let's see. Yeah. Good. Okay. There we go. So okay. So I press start here. There it is. Okay. Now let's. Well, save stays here. And I gotta wait for this start. Yeah, okay, so it's lagging. There's at least one lag frame. Should be that one. Okay, there's another lag frame. There you go. So now we're gonna scroll the other way around, just to make it more fun for later. No? Oh, I can't even do that because I'm pressing. Oh, I'm pressing A here. What? I'm losing another frame then. No, I'm just like, I'm just messing around to get this to work. Like I'm doing my best. But from now, it's like we should be alright, but oh, I just cannot scroll that way. You just cannot. Okay, so it is, you got it, Makiman. It's actually a new discover. If you get frame perfect, when you scroll to the map, you're gonna move the map. I think that's what's going on. So I have to scroll the other way around. There's no way around it. Fuck. Okay, so that's on finale. So, but it's not selected. Why not? No, it's selected. Okay, sure. Okay, so this is the second one. This one's gonna be an Uyoth. We can speed up this until we see the electricity going away. And now we gotta get CS. So 106. That's 83. Is that a CS? It is. Good. Let's go back here. That's the lag frame. Dude, it's crazy. You know, chain. This is so cool. Like, swag is optimal. Chain the fucking alignment here actually saves me 1 frame on the next A press. I don't have to, like, it gets rid of a lag frame for some reason. Or like an input something. Input lag frame something. Wait. Okay, so that's epilogue. Yeah, there you go. Now gotta get rid of the loading. So there's another loading. Could be that one. I think there's another one. Yeah, there's another one. So many loading walls. It should be this one. No? Okay. There's another one. This one. It has to be this one. If it's not this one... Okay. There you go. So... There you go. Okay. 1, 2. Start. Okay. So it's already on start. Now we go up. God. Okay. So up 1, up twice. There you go. Thank you. And it should be this. Okay. And now, no, it's not. That's Vanquish. Why? Oh, because there's the dead frame. One, 2, 6. Yeah. Okay. So there. Now press A. Now go up. It should be here. Yeah, and it's on Zelda. So it's good for the swag. 84. 184. Okay. Okay, and here we're gonna change to Uyoth. So scroll this way. X. Okay. Okay, so there you go. One, 2. Wait. One, 2. Okay. Okay. And now we're gonna back to Shaturga. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We finished on Chaturga, right? We started on Chaturga, then Uyoth, then settled out. We can finish on Chaturga. Fuck. Let's go back. Okay. Oh, we need to watch this. Never mind. Okay, 19, that's a hard one. That's 96, I think. It is. Alright, this is the last one. Last stretch. Just at the end of the orchestra. Okay. And this is the last input, I think. That's the last input. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the cutscene. I think it's fine. We're gonna turbo it, so then we can watch it. Actually, you know, we need to watch it now, and then I'm gonna finish this stuff on the save screen here. We're gonna finish the movie. Look, clap, clap, clap. Okay. Export. Any percent CS. There's still stuff, but we're probably gonna stop here. I guess a little BRB and I can actually watch the thing with commentary. Maybe let's make it like a quick make sure that it works. It's gonna be like massive turbo. Yeah, I did some fancy stuff there. Why not? And that was the stall. Very good. Uyos. Very good. Delta. Last one should be Chaturga. Yeah, it works. There you go. It works. Oh, but this song's so good. How can I just leave like this? I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna leave this for the VRV. For you to enjoy. And I'll be back with the actual run and a local recording and all that. So stick around for that. Yo, I'm back. In the middle of Megalovania, apparently. Give me a second while I open a timer. Okay, we can put this here. There. Should I put anything on this? Like, I could put like, I don't know, low optimized TAS or something. Or should I just leave it blank? Like, I'm gonna explain more of this stuff during the run. They put the fucking win at the end. Can you believe it? I still can't believe it. Like, holy shit. It's fucking 10 minutes of win. No, it's not 10 minutes, but it's quite a lot. It's a lot. It's like an entire minute of win. And then everyone gets out except like 2 people. And they play the start menu again. Alright, let's do local recording. I need to wait, hang on. Good. Alright, so let me see more or less where this starts first. Yeah. Unmute. Unmute, please. Yeah, it's around there. Okay. Alright, good. Okay, so it's movie time. I'm gonna show the TAS I just did, like right now. Just now. And yeah, this is any percent. The actual any percent or any percent CS2, also known as that. CS stands for cutscene storage.
Into that darkness peering.
So start the timer as soon as we say yes here on carry information. Start with that. Around there. Yeah, so this is what this game turned like a couple weeks ago with credits warp and all that. I guess a month ago already, maybe. So this is like the only gameplay this category sees. This aside, an auto-scroller at the beginning to the dream sequence. Really nothing to do, so I'm gonna swag here a little bit. Do some sliding. And what else is Alex gonna do? Let's see. Trying to get a leg target, but I couldn't get one. So I got some moonwalks instead. That's a side moonwalk right there. Pretty good. And yeah, so we're gonna skip cutscenes frame perfectly and all that. You get rid of this text, and then we gotta go for the... for that, we gotta go for the clock. And then do a very fast scrolling in the menu. So on this game you can actually scroll really fast on the menu. There's a lot of frame perfect inputs that can allow you to do that very fast. Here we're getting cutscene storage with the fastest cutscene. And here, right there, I had to do a lot of... I don't know if I want to call it manipulation, but I basically had to stall for some frames to pass this crash right here, because this is a crash a lot of the time. So now we got to level 13, which is the Pious fight. And from the Pious fight you can do another cutscene storage into Epilogue to credits warp, okay? It only works from Pious fight. So this should be here, but the problem right here is we don't have an alignment, okay? If we had an alignment, watching only one epilogue here, like this, will do it, okay? But we don't have one, so to avoid that issue, we need to do 3 CSs in a row. So this is gonna be the second one. And that kind of makes the game advance beats in the like trigger credits part, and so you can like skip the beats that look at the alignment, and then we're gonna get to the credits without an alignment. So actually we're gonna skip the part of the cutscene that shows like an ancient dying, and you can see the clock for a little bit each time. That's because I need the clock, the examine of the prompt. I mean the prompt of the clock, to recover my pause menu. So this is gonna be the last CS, and then after this, as soon as I press epilogue, it's time. Let's see. There. Soup 333.
And so it comes to pass.
The dream. It just happened. Look at that. Nice. If I would stall a little bit more, it would be at 333 exactly.
The ancients' plans are
To
finished.
just make the dream, but
Now, at least,
that would take too much.
you have proved to be incredibly courageous.
Because I have like no way to predict
Mother and
how much
father
the time
will
is gonna be.
proud of you, just as I am.
But yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry
it.
had to be like this. It's not quite the
That's
inheritance
Eternal
I
Darkness.
wanted.
So kinda
There was
it's
so little
low optimized here, yes. I did some
so
optimizing,
much to do.
but
Goodbye, Alex.
it can be a lot lower than this. Like, I guess some seconds. Probably not more than a couple seconds.
Where emptiness had been, new knowledge now seeped inside.
And yeah, cutscene storage is the
What happened then?
like the primal
That I was not the only one.
glitch of
There
this.
were many others like me, in other places, other universes, fighting the same fight.
We are on the
All
universe
to
where
serve
this
the
is
needs
possible.
of the great ancient, and to have my world spared from eternal darkness.
So yeah, you can actually do this yourself. I did it. It took me, the first time, it took me like 28 minutes. And yeah, also you skip the epilogue here. You go directly into here. And okay, so that's the end of TAS. Let me... So I'm gonna say yes, I'm gonna corrupt my save file for you. Actually, I'm gonna say no, which also corrupts your save file. There's no... You can't be safe. But just so we get the credits here. So you can actually reset. If you do a reset from the controller, you can reset before corrupting the save file. The only bad part is you don't show the credits. So why is the save file corrupted? It's because we finished the game without an alignment. So when you when you go through that save screen, it doesn't matter whether you save or not. The game wants to like register completion of the game, and the idea is that the game sees what alignment you have to put that on your save file. But if you don't have any, you get a corrupted save file. And that messes with future runs. You have to get rid of your corrupted save file, otherwise you won't be able to run this category again the same way. Because it actually adds 1 cutscene storage to the route. That's how fucked up it is. Like, you have to, instead of doing 4, you have to do 5. I'm not sure why. I think there is an extra bit or something that you need to skip with the corrupted save file. Because maybe it's like having an extra extra alignment. I have no idea, honestly. I'm just guessing. And it also gives you a blank alignment on jump to game, which crashes the game. So yeah, every time you get corrupted save file, you gotta get rid of it for the next run. It only happens when you complete a run on this route, so it's not that bad. And about cutscene storage, so I explained cutscene storage before, but basically you cancel the ending of the cutscene, giving you this, like, what actually gets stored is the canceling of the cutscene. So technically it's a cutscene cancel storage, kinda. And so since that never ends, you can make it end on the next cutscene you watch, something like that. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but that makes the game kinda warp or trigger stuff that it's on the target cutscene, the one where you're using the storage, which is the next one after getting the storage. And so that way you can do stuff like teleporting to Pious Fight by watching Gateway to Destiny. But that one in particular, that is the first cutscene storage, is very intricate because most of the time it crashes. And like what we found, kinda, because it's still like not completely understood, but is that it's kind of a race between different things that are loading. Like the game loads too many things when you go to Pious Fight, and if one of those things load before the other, you get a crash, and the other way around you don't get a crash. So it's like pure luck. You literally cannot do anything about it. Here, Satya, yes, I can manipulate it, but on actual runs, you run until you don't get a crash. And there's sadly more crashes than non-crashes. So yeah, it is kind of a miracle that this even works. I know speedrunners will say that a lot, but it is. And this only works on US, by the way. I think. I'm like 90% sure, because I was messing around with the other versions. PAL, Japanese and Korean. And something about those versions, they have very optimized loadings compared to US, because those were later. And I think, my theory, I can't say, it's just a theory, that the optimized loading messes with that. Like, maybe the things that normally crash when they load first are so optimized that it always crashes. That's my theory. So far it only works on US. And here I can show you the corrupted save file. So if you go to anything but Pious, you get blank fate. And then if you scroll down, it seems normal. But if you choose the blank fail, it's a crash. It's gonna be here forever. So yeah. Gotta get rid of that now. Okay. Thanks for watching. And I might finish here, actually, because, let's see, I don't really have anything else for today. And this took a lot of my energy, of course. Maybe I can, no, hang on, I can do one tutorial. Yeah, let's do one tutorial. I'm in the mood for that. Let me see the tutorial list. Let's see, any suggestions? What tutorial? Or at least, like, any character that you might want to see. What's left? Ooh, there's a lot left. So I guess choosing a character is easier. But there's more than 15 left. Kinda. But on characters there's like let's see, Lindsay, Roberto, Paul, Peter. There's the rest of Edward that I don't really want to do, I think, yet. Technically one for Alex for 100%. Roberto stuff? Okay. No, it's not Roberto skip. I still don't know if I'm gonna do a tutorial for that. If I do a tutorial for that, I first need to get my hand on the new route. Which I haven't yet. But the first thing I actually have to do is erase my save file. Let's do some like Roberto related stuff. There's like 2 of those, I think. Technically 3. Dolphin. Memory card A USA. Goodbye. Let's see.
Deep into that dark.
Yeah. There you go. It always saves on the first memory card. So that at least is good. Okay, let me go to Japanese.
Deep into that darkness peering. Long I stood there, wondering.
X8. Let me just check I have the correct stuff. Yeah, that's Trapper, okay. Okay, let's go back here actually. Yeah, here seems fine. Alright, so this is Roberto page cutscene skip. So when you get the page of Roberto, you see a cutscene. We're gonna skip that cutscene entirely. And I'm not talking about pressing star on the cutscene. No, the cutscene won't even appear at all. Okay, so we're gonna save the time it would take the game to load the cutscene and then the fade out of the cutscene, which is some time actually. I think it's like 4 seconds maybe. I need to double check, but it's some time. So this is Alex's 8th. So right after Paul, you're going to the piano. This also assumes you're not doing Roberto skip. I don't remember if we do this with Roberto skip too, with the current Roberto skip. I don't remember. So maybe check the description in the future or whatever. But here, no Roberto skip, you go here. You're doing your sanity manips. So do one here. And then do another one before entering this room. Like right before entering, so you have enough time so no effect happens during the trapper part. Okay? Because we're gonna use a trapper. So one manip there, I'll check this door. And then here, get close to the piano. And here's a little difference between versions. Piano text is different on different versions. So it's longer on Japanese. So on US, I think you can summon the trapper before reading this for the first time. Okay? So I think, I don't remember, this is homework for you, okay? I think on US, you can do this. This is a free trapper. And then do that and do the puzzle. And you have like enough time to do all this because you have to finish the puzzle before the trapper summons, by the way. Okay? And so I think you can do that on US. On Japanese, you can also do it, but it's extremely hard. It's so fucking hard. So I never do it. In Japanese, what I do is I scroll first. So it's B, B, 2 B's, scroll down, A, no, sorry. So B, B, scroll down, B, B, to go back, okay? So BB, scroll down, BB to go back. And then after that BB, you can do your free trapper. And why you do this? Because the next time you read this, it's a BBA. BBA, you don't have to scroll, okay? So you can do the puzzle immediately. Because you don't actually have that much time to do this puzzle. You gotta do it fairly fast. With the trapper, okay? So just go from here, BB scroll, BB trapper, free cast, and then right after this pause, you're gonna do BBA and do the puzzle, okay? So let's do it again. There you go. So you see, this is a successful attempt right here. Once you get a successful attempt, what you can do is you can start matching A and B alternatively, okay? Never two together, but one and the other. You can do it with 2 fingers. I usually do that. Or you can just wait until they see the prompt and slide from B to A, okay? Both work. Like if you wait from the prompt, it's gonna be like that. And then you gotta press B again. But it's actually very useful to just match one and then the other like this, because you're gonna press all the inputs you need like that. I always do that. So do that and then match start. So there's 2 start inputs. One is to get rid of the trapper and control Alex, and the other one is to open your inventory, and from there you just read Roberto.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors.
And you see this one. So if you don't really know what happened, this is what happened. Or this is what didn't happen. When you grab this page, you see this cutscene. The fallen emperor thingy. You see, even though we can skip cutscenes with start, that was kind of a lot of loading time. We skip all that, okay? That's the point of this. Now, this is a risky strat. Because if you fail the puzzle, let's see what happens. Okay, I failed the puzzle. Now, that was fine. I'm still fine here. Let's see. So that is when you fail it too fast. Okay? You just gotta do it again. And I think every time you failed it, it's fine. The problem is when you don't complete it, if I remember correctly. So let's do it a little bit fast. Okay, so I didn't finish it. I was too slow. This is soft lock. Like, even if you finish this correctly, I'm fairly sure that... Let's see. So I'm gonna record movement here. Oh wait, no, it's fine? Is it? Okay, so if you didn't finish, you can still complete it after the trapper. So I think the soft lock, I'm pretty sure there's a soft lock. I think it's failing too late. Or, let's see. So I'm not fast enough. But then here, instead of doing it correctly, I fail. That is the soft lock, okay? So there's many scenarios here. If you get it super fast and you actually did it, you're good. Start matching B and A and then start. The other is you fail too quickly. That's fine. You're gonna see the trapper and all that, and you can try it again. The other one is you didn't finish in time, but you're still in good pace to finish it correctly. And then you can finish it correctly. And the last one is you didn't finish in time, but you failed after that. That is a soft lock, okay? And yeah, Alex is starting to lose sanity. I wonder if, you know, proper control is gonna cease when sanity goes off. Let me just see what happens. The tour is probably over, but I wonder if you actually get control during this after low sanity, like no sanity. So I think that's no sanity. Yeah. Yeah, but you still just don't get control. Yeah, I'm still soft locked. But it's just funny that Trapper got free. But yeah, so it can be a risky one. You have to practice your piano for this one. It's more risky than the organ on Peter, because that one is a big time loss, but it's not a soft lock. Let's see how much time it saves. Let's check. Is Alex... Oh, actually, this is Alex 7, not Alex 8. Or no, no, it's Alex 8. 3.5 to 4 seconds. And that extra, like that difference, is from doing the scroll. Like the save strat, when you do the scroll first, and then do the thingy, that is the 3.5, and 4 seconds is when you do the free summon before doing the scroll, so it's much, much tighter. Kinda. Alright, let's keep doing Roberto. But now in Roberto. please.
Can't be happening.
Okay, we're getting close to it. Actually, want to take a look at my magic. Japanese. Okay, 9, 7, that's 7. Shouldn't be there. I mean, it could be there. Yeah, it's optional. Let's just leave it there for now. Just keep it optional for the tutorial, I guess. Okay. So, with shields, without shields, it was like Trapper, I think. Trapper like seems like too much. I probably have it on my notes. Attack. Was my magic? 46, okay. Alright, so that seems alright. And the other one, I guess a Trapper. Trapper around here. Yeah, I forgot to walk. Okay, so that one's a Trapper. Alright. Okay, so this tutorial is electricity strats for Roberto. So this only makes sense for you to watch this tutorial if you are doing 5 circle skip on Paul. Okay, so 5 circle skip saves like 40 seconds on Paul, but then it loses some seconds on both Roberto and Peter, technically, because on Peter you have to do insta-kill instead of zombie clip, But if you are already doing insta-kill, you can just add that to your route. But yeah, not having 5 circle means you got to find a way around the electricity. And there's 3 ways around it. One is much slower than the other 2. So the one that is slowest is the hover. In part because I don't really know how to do it. Like, if you can find a reliable way to do it, it can probably be fast. But I can't really find one. So let me start with that one. So for that one, you need to gain some height. You start here on the corner, this corner, right there. And then you need to find another corner here and start like walking until you gain some height. And I hate it. And then when you are this height, you can go for this torch right here that you can really see. And that's high enough. Okay? But you see, if you play like me, that takes forever. Okay? So this is still like useful for like no spell. Because you don't get any damage. And you don't need any spells. Okay? So if you ever run low spell, no CS, that's useful for you. Now if you're doing 80% no CS, you have 2 options. One is to make a 3 shield. If you're doing that, you will make the 3 shield before Lindsay. So, for example, when you're doing the barrier before Lindsay, like this, after that you will do shield. Okay? And then before Paul, is it before Paul? Yeah, before Paul, you can assign this here to the left. Okay? That's one option. The other option is go no shields. No shield is more optimal, okay? But it's harder. And the difference is not that big. It's like 2 seconds between the two, okay? So if you, maybe you can try to go no shields, and if you see you are like not nailing, you can start doing 3 shields instead, and it's just 2 seconds, okay? So let's go for it. So you use the key, do this. So let's go with shields first. If you're doing shields route, you need to waste some magic here. Assuming you did everything else correctly before. If you, let's see. Yeah, here you kind of have to play around with different amounts of magic. But the thing is, we need to waste a little bit of magic to do no magic messages. So my rule of thumb is, if you got bleeding walls at the beginning of the chapter, which is when the last Mantorok zombie doesn't look at you, you can waste here a magical attack. Okay? So that will put you on a perfect amount of magic. So there I wasted a magical attack. Okay? You have it assigned from Paul. And that should be nice, because after this we're gonna make shields. And that's gonna put you even lower. Now, if you didn't get bleeding walls, meaning the last Mantorok did look at you, that means you're doing sanity manips. So you might have 10 less magic. Okay? And if that's the case, here you're gonna waste a shield instead, like that. It's 10 less magic. Okay? Here I did got bleeding walls, and on this save file, by the way. Okay. So that's probably the hardest part for this route. Paying attention to what happened at the beginning of the chapter. So we're gonna waste an attack. And then do a shield around this place, like close to this pillar, but on this side. So you still have enough time to do no magic messages later. So 3 shield. And that 3 shield also gives you enough stamina for this passage. So here, we're gonna go to electricity, and you're gonna do a no magic message with your trapper. which should be on Y right now. And you do it every other shock. Okay, so the first shock, you never know when it's gonna happen. There it is. For the next shock, you want to open a no magic message when it's going to attack, and then get rid of it when it happened already. Okay, so you have to get the rhythm of it. So that was too early. Okay, or too late rather. I got the shock before I opened the no magic message. So you see, every other shock is being interrupted by a no magic message, and you can keep it up as much as you want. Hopefully not too much. Technically you can do it frame perfectly, but that's really hard. But I keep it up like a couple of frames, I guess. But probably more than a couple of frames, but maybe 0. I don't know, 5 seconds or a little bit less. I'm not so sure about that, but you have to play around with it. So try to get the rhythm of it. There's one. That's another one. And then on this one, after the last shield goes, you can do one more, and then you have to do an anim cancel on this knockback. So you put the torch. Okay? And then after that you can do another one. Like that. And that should be the last one. Okay? And the good thing is you're gonna have the torch here, so you don't have to equip it during the door part when you use the key. Okay? So you have the torch for the worms. Has a little bit more range than the feast. Feast is also fine for the worms, by the way. So this part looks about the same, but instead of doing spells on like cutscene merchant, magic refiller, ignore that pause, you just do a free cast for both spells. I usually do it around here. So here you're gonna do shield into pool. So shield, free cast, and then into a pool, and then do the strat. So that's a multi-cast, by the way. And then here you have infinite stamina and shields to do this again. And your magic should be low enough if you did all of that way. That's why we don't get the magic refiller, because we want our magic to be relatively low. So then you can do this. So that was a frame perfect one. Sometimes you press start, just when the choke happens, you hear it, but you don't see the choke or Roberto getting choked. That's a frame perfect one. You still do the animation cancel, and that's like the best one. You see, I actually canceled the knockback there. And from there, you do the usual. You go for the Kareem part. Okay. Now let's go back. So, what if you just don't want to make 3 shields? You can go without 3 shields. Just no shields. And it actually saves 2 seconds if you get it correctly. But this one is hard. Okay? It's like... Yeah, like... I usually don't get it all the time. So for this one, the magic manipulation, I think is easier. You just do a trapper. You're probably gonna be full magic at the end of this room. So around here, you can cast a trapper and cancel it immediately. And from this spot, you're gonna walk until the torch, more or less. That's to recover stamina, because you need to recover some. If you want to be safe, you can walk a little bit more even. Just be sure to be running when you enter the electricity, so you have enough speed and you don't get like punished because of Roberto's speed. So we're gonna waste here a trapper and walk. Okay, the first one is unpredictable. It can happen as soon as you get there or a bit after. So be sure to react to it very quickly. One anim cancel, and then keep going. Every other chuck, no magic message. And then this one, I need to... Okay. So, you see, that was a lot of extra bosses because I was trying to react to the next one. Here, I'm already, like, probably tied with the other one because of the extra bosses. Okay, that's probably already 2 seconds. Lost, quote unquote. That's why it's harder, because you have to do more anim cancels. And there you go, just enough stamina. And then you recover all your stamina during this cutscene. And then this part is similar. You also don't do magic refiller. And then here you do a pull on the torch. So you can do 1, 2, 3. And get here. And I believe this is enough magic. Let's check. Double check. Okay, it's a little bit close. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of bad. So you need to waste one more spell here to be safe. What is my lowest spell? It can be the attack. Because recovery is not good here. You don't want to do manips here. So you can do an attack here before starting this part. Like that. And that ensures you can do magic, no magic messages. Okay, fail one. And then you lose your rhythm and it super sucks. Okay. And then you do the rest. And I'm actually gonna do a little bit of the rest to show another thing. Just a short thing. Right here, because it's just right here. So this is Karim cutscene skip. You go here, you activate Trapper. And then here we're gonna use a Trapper to enter into this room to avoid Karim's cutscene. So it's a free Trapper. It's similar to the one on Peter, but this one is much harder to get a visual cue to enter without a no magic message. So the one on Peter, you do a summon Trapper, and then you just enter the door. Here, you can try to do that. It's super hard. I actually don't have a strat for that. Let me like play around a little bit and see if I get it. Because this fade out is complicated. So that was too close. Also, Roberto's speed doesn't help. Yeah, and that's too late. So it's kind of precise to just enter the door at kind of the same time. You have to start the fade out of the door at the same time the Trapper goes. I never do it like that, okay? If you want to do it like that and be brave, do it, okay? If you fail, like too early, let's see, too early. I don't remember if you get the Trapper. So that's too early. You see the cutscene, so then you're losing 2 seconds of the free cast. And let's see if the Trapper exists. I have the feeling that it won't be here. Yeah, there's no trapper. And if you get it too late, or no, too early, I guess. Too late, it doesn't matter, but if you actually feel... Okay, so that was a good one. That is like the most optimal shit. But I never do that on runs, because it's too risky. Okay? Now let's do it around here. Now if you do it like this and you don't land on the thing, you have to see the entire trapper summon. Big time loss. You don't want to do that, okay? So what is the safe strat? The strat I use. You do this. Free cast. And then before the trapper finishes, you do a no magic message, okay? So 1, 2, there. And then pause. And then enter, okay? And that always works. The time frame for that is massive. Just be sure that, like, you still have to do it like around here. Maybe on these 2 pillars is like a good spot, I think. Let's see. Yeah, you can probably do it after the 2 pillars. You don't want to do it too far away, because this can also be dangerous if you do it like here, for example. And like waste too much time. If you see the change on camera, this change on camera, first of all, you have an awful time walking here, but most important, this is gonna crash the next trapper. So you never want to be too slow that you see this change on camera. That's very important. So usually after the 2 pillars, I think it's a good spot. And then here you won't see the cutscene. You would just enter this room, and you have to walk. So it is more stamina, but guess what? We have a pool, so it doesn't matter. Because this cutscene actually gives you the stamina back. Okay? You have to turn around here, too. You won't be looking towards the exit. And this is important. When you're leaving, the cutscene's still there. Okay? So you gotta watch out for that. Let me actually show you. Where is it? So there's a little square right here. This little rectangle, prism, whatever. That is the cutscene trigger. Okay? This tiny little thing. If you touch it, you're gonna see the cutscene. And that's, of course, a time loss. And then you're here. And you have to grab the artifact. So you see, when you skip this cutscene, you never grab the artifact, actually. Which the game is totally fine with it. The game doesn't care at all about that. Like, you can just finish this. You're still gonna get the artifact later, Michael. It doesn't matter. So to avoid this, you just walk close to, like, the corner. So let's do it without the trigger thingy. Without the debug. You actually have a lot of space. This is much easier than the trigger on Quick Anthony fight, for example, where it's fairly easy to get a soft lock. This is not a soft lock, but like it's the same idea. You have to avoid the cutscene that you haven't seen yet, and then later there's gonna be a trapper here. But this trapper should always be nice for you, okay? Because you're just running here and it's gonna start turning around. Just go straight. It should never explode in your face, okay? And then you can do a pull here and do your usual manips for the next part and finish Roberto from there. So yeah. Now, the trapper part, by the way, works with or without 5 circle. 5 circle doesn't have anything to do with that. Okay, those are independent. The 5 circle part is just for the shields, the electricity part. Okay. All right. Yomber, how's it going? I finished the TIS. I'm actually doing tutorials now, but I guess I didn't change the title. Yo, Jelly. Is this where I can find the Pandora? Yeah. Yeah, I did that shit. I'm just uncovering a lot of truth and stuff in the world, I guess. Those are my papers. Yeah, so that covers everything for Roberti. Roberti Bianco. That's everything that has to be covered. And then the only other thing is to cover Roberto is not covering Roberto, which is Roberto's keep. That's not happening anytime soon. I can't even do that myself. I'm gonna do a tutorial about it. But yeah, let me get rid of that on the list. Oh, and we got page cutscene skip too. That's 3 tutorials in a day. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's enough for my boys. Yeah. I'm a woman of my word. If you finish the tutorial, I'll learn 8%. I did it. I did it. It's just not edited. So you can either watch it unedited or wait for the for the edited version. But I did that the other day. Yeah. On the impression this game gets to decide if I finish a run. Yeah, it is like that. You know, when I was doing the TIS, there's this part where there is a random crash. Completely random. You have no control over it. Nothing you can do about it. And so I got to that part. On the first frame possible you can get there. Press A, got a crash. Okay, so we gotta advance one more frame. And press A, got a crash. And it kept happening for like, I don't know, maybe an entire second. It's a lot of frames. So I have to stall a lot until I get a crash that it didn't crash. So it's an unoptimized TIS, of course. But still the most optimized one I've done until now. Compared to the other ones. Like, it's a low TAD. It's not an HRT. Not a human TAS. It's definitely a low TAD. I'm gonna upload that. Probably either today or tomorrow to YouTube. And it's sub 333, which is super nice. That's the magic number of this game. It's actually close to 333. So 327. If I could install another like 6 seconds. And it would be a 333. That's a lot of time at DIS, so I guess it's not that close, but it's still relatively close. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Next stream, I'm not sure what it's gonna be. Haven't decided yet. So we'll see. The only thing I know is as soon as I can get the Spelunky 2 randomizer to work, that's gonna be a stream. But right now I haven't been able to make it work. Because I think, like, I don't even know if it works, you know? I don't know if it is a problem of they don't have it to work yet, or I can make it work. Blindfolded run, it's funny because at some point I actually thought about that. And like, yeah. No, I don't think it's happening. Like it's there is a lot of strats you can do on this game for blindfolded shit. And now with CS it would be a like much shorter run. But like hitting the frame perfect on CS blindfolded, yeah, that sounds impossible. Maybe it's good practice for visual cues. I mean for audition cues. Auditory cues, whatever.